welcome back to my channel. If you aren't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button right down below, as well as turn on my post notifications so you can be notified every single time I upload a new video. And it's been a minute. It has been a minute, but let's just get into it. Let's get into what I've been doing in the past few couple of months. Alright, so obviously I have not filmed a video in a very long time, and I didn't really have any intention of just like not filming or taking a break or anything like that. I definitely didn't want to do that. I just kind of got really busy and a lot of things happened in my life when I came back home from college, and we'll get into all of that, and I just kind of didn't film and just kept not filming. And I was like, oh, you know, when I'm done with school I'll have more time to film, so I'll start filming. And that was kind of always what I kept telling myself, but essentially it never happened, as we see, until today, which is literally June 20th. I think it's been 3 months since I filmed a video, which is absolutely insane. I've had like so many times I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit down and film a video, but I just honestly didn't have it in me anymore. Like, I just had no inspiration. I was like, I don't want to do vlogs right now, you know, I'm doing school from home and working from home. Like, this is not interesting. Like, I'm not leaving my house, and I felt like the content was just not like up to par, I guess. And I was like, this is boring. I don't want to do that. Second of all, the Wi-Fi at my house is just absolutely horrible. And then obviously everyone's Wi-Fi is just not as good as anymore. Not as good anymore because everyone is working from home, so everyone's Wi-Fi was just struggling just a bit. So if I upload a video, it literally takes days. Like, who knows how long this video is going to take, but I'm hoping that I can get it uploaded for you guys, just because I haven't filmed in so long, and you guys deserve to hear something from me, to let you guys know that I'm alive, you know, and well, whatever. So I just wanted to start out this video by kind of explaining where I've been, and we're going to do a little junior year recap because my junior year is now over and I'm officially a senior, which is kind of crazy. I'm just going to talk about what's been going on the past few months, what my thoughts and everything are, and then at the end of the video I'm going to talk about my senior year, what I'm doing for the rest of this summer, and just kind of plans for next year and graduation and all that. So this is a jam-packed video. So get excited, because I'm excited to just fill you guys in on what I'm up to, and where I'm going. Woo! Alright, so we're going to start from the beginning, which is my junior year. I was having a fabulous junior year. The beginning was so awesome. I had such a great last summer, and as you guys know, if you know me at all, have watched any of my videos, you knew that my sophomore year and honestly my freshman year were really hard times in my life. Especially my sophomore year, I just didn't really have a lot of friends. I didn't really have a lot of motivation. I didn't like college at that point. I was just not happy with anything. And so my summer going into my junior year, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make some changes. I'm gonna do something that I love doing, that I wanted to do my entire life, and that is study abroad. So I studied abroad. I knew absolutely no one and walked away with so many amazing friends. I literally hung out with one of my study abroad friends today. We went like shopping and stuff. Like, I just had the most amazing experience doing that. And then I did MIE, which was Mizzou International Experience, where a bunch of high schoolers from all around the world came to Mizzou, and we just kind of showed them, you know, what is college like in America, and just kind of gave them our experiences and everything like that. And that was amazing because I met some amazing Mizzou people that way, as well. And so I came into my junior year with like brand new like best friends, like all these amazing people that just loved me and cared for me, and me the same way back to them. Like, it was just amazing. And then I really fell in love with Relevant Youth as well. I've been involved with that. It's just a student run ad agency, so I just get a lot of experience in marketing what I want to do. So I was really diving into that. I was loving my role. I transitioned into a creative lead role, which is the role that I wanted for a really long time. I've been doing that this past semester, which was awesome. It's just amazing. A lot of amazing things happened this year. I was getting such good grades. Like, I just really loved my classes. I was like in my marketing classes, I was like, this is what I want to do. Like, I just have such cool classes where we're talking about things that are interesting to me, like search engine optimization and influencer marketing and like just digital marketing and media and everything like that. And it's just so exciting. So I loved my junior year. It was just really amazing. And then everything kind of started to change. Just the beginning of this year, I would say, was just a little bit different. I was just going through like a little bit of personal stuff, just some, you know, some stuff with some boys and all of that lovely. We're drinking to that. Yeah, just some lovely boy drama. We all love that. So that was kind of happening, and that kind of made me down in the ruts a little bit. And then Kobe Bryant passed at the beginning of this year, and his beautiful daughter Gianna and the other people that were also on the plane with them. And I don't know why, but I took that really hard, and I like couldn't film for like a long time, because any like downtime that I had, I was just like, I would be so overwhelmed with emotions and just everything about that situation. I still really don't know why that hit me so hard. Maybe just that it was so tragic and it was so sudden too, you know, nobody knew that it was going to happen or anything like that. So that was really hard for me, and I just didn't feel like filming or vlogging or anything. So that's kind of when I stopped vlogging and filming, was kind of like the beginning of February. I just was like, this is not enjoyable for me anymore. I don't really like this. And then I would say in February is also when just my life started to really pick up. I was very, very involved. I had a job that I started in December, and then I had another internship, and then I had a couple other just committees that I was on for different things that were going on. I was doing some stuff in the business school for Business Week, and I was just extremely busy. Like, I would be going from class to a meeting to another class to a test to like studying to another meeting for another class. Like, I was just so busy. I was doing this marketing research class that just required a lot of commitment and time outside of class, and just a lot of my classes did, honestly, this semester. There was a lot of group projects, and that was very overwhelming. Like, I had so much going on. I barely even had time to just like wind down. Like, I truly didn't. Like, I remember probably since the beginning of February, I got like really sick at the beginning of February, and so I was kind of like chilled out for a couple days, and I was like watching Netflix. And after that, I remember I had not watched Netflix like since the beginning of February, probably until the end of March. Like, no Netflix, no YouTube, no like nothing. Like, I just didn't have time for just me, and just to relax, and it was very overwhelming. So I remember when everything was happening with the pandemic and everything started kind of mid-March, I was like at my breaking point. I was like, I need to stop one of my commitments. Like, I was like, I literally can't do this anymore, because this is so overwhelming for me, and my grades are gonna start like suffering from this, because I just don't even have time to like think about anything. And I was like, I need time for myself. Like, I just know that I'm very much an introvert, and I very much need time to like decompress. And so then I guess I got that time to decompress, because I think it was like March like 16th, 17th, I don't remember. I just remember it was a Wednesday, and I didn't have a class that day. I only have classes on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and so I had class the day before, and there had kind of been some whispers about like, oh, you know, what's going on, like, oh, you know, we might have class like online until spring break, something like that. And so the next day, I just remember I had this like feeling. I was like walking on campus, and I was like, something just doesn't feel right. Like, I'm like, something is about to happen. I don't know. And then a couple hours after that, they said that, hey, you guys are going to be online until spring break, which is about a week and a half. After that, we would have been on spring break. And so I was like, okay, cool. I was like, I'll just go home. Like, it was Wednesday that day, so I was like, I'll go home on Friday early and just like spend that next week like at home, you know, just chilling with my family. We were planning on going on a spring break trip to Florida, so I was like, okay, maybe we can go early or something like that. So I go home Friday morning, and then Friday evening, they're like, yo, school's online for the rest of the semester. And I was like, awesome. No, I was actually very upset. I was like, part of me was happy, and then part of me was not. Part of me was happy because I was like, I had so many commitments and so much going on that just kind of let me like step back for a minute and just prioritize what I needed to do. A lot of my commitments just kind of ended at that point too, because they were like events, and there was nothing that I could like do anymore because there was an event happening. And yeah, then part of me was really sad because there was a lot of seniors and just a lot of people, professors that I didn't get to say goodbye to, because I didn't know that I was going to have to say goodbye to them. I don't think anybody really did. It just happened so quickly. So yeah, I then decided it was just best if I moved home for the rest of the semester, because at my apartment, all my roommates were also going home, and everything at my apartment complex was like closed. So like the pool, the gym, like everything was closed. So I would basically just be confined to my room and like going to the grocery store or something like that. Like I didn't really want to hang out with friends or anything like that just because of everything that was going on. That was not the most, you know, socially responsible thing to do, and so I didn't want to stay in Columbia. And it just kind of happened that the person that was going to sublease from me, one of my really good friends, was moving out of her sorority house because they all had to move out. So she just moved into my apartment, took over my lease. So about a week after they told us that school was online for the rest of the semester, I moved out of my apartment. And that was sad because it was just like all of a sudden, like, boom, goodbye, like you're moving home. So yeah, I moved home about 3 months earlier than I expected to, but I'm so thankful that I have such a great family at home. So they obviously welcome me with open arms, and it's been really fun to just be here because obviously I wouldn't have had this extra time with them hadn't I not been here. And then also just I most likely would have had an internship this summer, which we'll get into, and I wouldn't have really been home that much. So it's kind of been nice to have this time with them to just decompress and just like hang out and everything. So it's time that I cherish, and I can, you know, tell my kids, grandkids about it one day. So yeah, that's kind of how it's gone for me. And so then I had an internship. That internship was based on an event that was going to happen in June, and they were still kind of planning on having it because everything was still kind of up in the air at that point. And then kind of the beginning of April, I was like, okay, this event is probably going to get canceled, aka my internship is going to get canceled. And so I began to look for jobs, and tried to find something also for the summer that I could just kind of keep doing. Because at that point, pretty much every internship at that point had been denied from, or they said like, hey, like we're not gonna have our internship this summer. There's like one place I was holding out on that I really, really liked, that was awesome, and they were like, hey, if by May 1st, like we're still working from home, we're just not gonna have the internship. May 1st rolled around, and they were still working from home. So unfortunately that internship was canceled as well. So I didn't have any internship opportunities for the summer, which is really unfortunate, but I've had so many other experiences that I think it's okay. And I ended up getting another job. I'm not going to go into detail about it. It's a full-time job. It's working in kind of the food tech industry, which is really cool. And so I started that. I started a full-time job in the middle of April while I was still like doing school full-time and everything, which I probably wouldn't recommend, but I'm someone who just likes to stay busy, and I was like, if I'm at home just doing like random classes, this is just not really gonna work out for me. So I started that full-time job mid-April. I really enjoyed it. My last day is gonna be at the end of July. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed that. And obviously since I'm living at home and I don't have to pay rent or anything like that, I've been able to save just like an astronomical amount of money. Like I don't want that to come across as like bragging or anything like that, but I'm just very proud of myself because I've been able to save a ton of money. I really haven't like been shopping or spent that much money because I've been at home, because, you know, everything that's going on, there's no reason for me to like go out and shop or anything like that. So I've just been able to save a ton of money. I already have my rent saved up for next year, which is amazing because then I just don't have to worry about it. And now everything else that I'm saving can just go towards school, tuition, and just any extra expenses that I have throughout the year, which is really nice to just have that like put away and I don't have to stress about that. It's just done, which is really, really exciting. So I've been doing that the past few couple months, and that has just been, it's been really good because it's just kind of kept me busy, and I think it's good to have something to do while in quarantine, but unfortunately it isn't a full-time job. So I have been quite busy, but you know, I'm happy with the job. It's really good. Then obviously a couple weeks ago, things were kind of starting to die down a little bit with the pandemic and just everything, and then obviously there was the murder of George Floyd, and that was just an absolutely horrific thing to watch. And then, you know, now we're in this Black Lives Matter movement, and that has just been like, I mean, it's been awesome to see, but it's been very like draining at the same time. I mean, I can't even imagine what it's like to be in the shoes of a Black person. Like, obviously they have it way harder than I do, but it's just been hard because I don't know, I just wish that I could like change the world, you know what I mean? I just wish that I could make everything okay and make everyone nice and make everyone stop hating each other for the color of their skin or their religion or literally anything about them, like if they're gay or anything like that. Like I just wish that I could just make everyone kind and nice, and that's just like not a thing and not possible. And so there's just been a lot of hate in the world, and it's just been very overwhelming. And so I felt the need to not really post on social media. And so that's kind of why I extended not posting on YouTube or anything like that, because I wanted to amplify Black voices and I wanted to use my platform to help educate others. I will have a bunch of resources linked down below if you guys would like to have those. I won't go too much into detail with that because I know so many other people have. I just wanted to briefly touch on it because I think that it's very important. And I think that that would be irresponsible of me to just not even mention the Black Lives Matter movement or anything like that. But I'm 100% for it. I'm an ally. I'm trying to do everything that I can, educating myself every day. I've been reading books, watching movies, signing petitions, donating, just trying to do anything that I can do to help amplify those voices and to help others realize that, you know, this is not a political matter. This is like a human rights matter that's important. And so I just wanted to quickly touch on that. Yeah, I will have just a list of resources down below for anyone. And if you have any other resources or any comments or anything, please leave them down below. And I will be sure to look at them, and hopefully other people will use those as well, because I think that those are really, really important. So I think that's kind of a synopsis of where I've been and what I've been doing the past few couple of months, because I know it's kind of a lot. It's a lot. And I just kind of wanted to talk about where I've been, what I've been doing, kind of how my junior year has been going and how I've been dealing with everything, so that hopefully it can maybe help one of you who are also going through something similar. I just wanted to, you know, get back on here. I'm excited. I think the break was good because I come up with so many like new fun ideas. Like TikTok has been popping off, and so I always get all of these like ideas that spark in my head from it, and I don't know, it's just really awesome. So I'm excited to be back in the groove. I'm actually gonna do the life update, my college plans, or my plans for next year and everything. I'm gonna do a whole separate video because this video is already long and I don't want you guys to die watching this. So I'm gonna end this here, and my next video will just be more of an update on college and what I plan to do for my senior year and post-graduation. So stay tuned for this video, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe because I am back. My videos might take several days to upload, but I'm excited to start uploading for you guys once again. And if you guys have any requests whatsoever, leave them down below. I can hopefully start vlogging and stuff again. Things are starting to lift restrictions and stuff here, so we're able to go out more and do more, of course taking all the safety precautions, social distancing, wearing masks, cleaning, washing hands, all of that good stuff. But yeah, hopefully I can start doing more fun stuff and vlogging for you guys. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.